Well, good evening, everybody. It's Friday evening. Paul should be joining us soon. He just got home and he's got to unload his truck, and but he will be joining us. I've got to run an errand at about 5:30, so Paul will be running the show. If anybody wants to join the panel, I'm sure Paul would appreciate that. He doesn't want to sit here and talk to himself. That's not a lot of fun. TJ Giggles, hey, hey, hey. How you doing, TJ? Yeah, Paul's going to be running the show from 5:30 on. I've got to run out and run an errand. I got to take my tenant with my Tahoe to go pick up a barbecue grill that's assembled, a gas one, and I don't know how it's going to fit in the back, and so we're just going to play it by ear. Wayne B, hey, how you doing? Wayne was first. So that's the plan so far. So anybody want to join, please join the panel if you can. If you can't, I understand. Because Paul's going to be joining us here shortly. He just got home and he's firing up the computer and getting ready to come on. So when he comes on, I'm going to make him the host. He's going to run the show until I get back from running the errand. Yeah, that's right, TJ. You're right. You're smart. TJ says I need to drive to go do the errand. Don't run and do it. Take longer. And he's right, especially at my age. It would be a slow shuffle off to Buffalo for sure. Hey, Chuck Kovaction. How you doing, Chuck?
We'll see how my connection does, Paul. How are you, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm just glad it's Friday afternoon. It's after 5.
Yes.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. That's it. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
TJ and Wayne B are in the chat.
Hello. I can't see the chat because I'm in the truckster.
Oh, okay. Where are you headed?
To grab Lori.
Oh, okay. You taking her to dinner tonight?
She has a salon appointment. She's going to get her mani-pedi.
Oh,
She's gonna get pampered for a little while, I guess. Just fine. I mean,
yeah. Place It Here says, "Hi all. I'm tired of working. Work sucks," he says.
work does suck, but paychecks don't. So
that's exactly.
That's probably Place It Here's dilemma too. It's like
that's the silver lining is the paycheck. Yep.
I like money. I hate the job. Yep. And YouTube pays nothing at the moment. So until become a YouTube millionaire, I guess I'm stuck working.
Yeah.
Well, we had a pretty cold night here. Got down into the 30s. I think the leaves are probably going to really start to change soon.
Yeah, I think they are too, because we got down into the 30s last night too. It was 36 degrees.
Yeah.
Cold.
We have some maples. Some of the maples are really starting to go, and a couple look really pretty. A couple are ahead of the curve. But yeah, I'd say in the next couple of weeks things are going to get pretty around here.
TJ says tomorrow his wife's birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
What's he getting her?
Well, he was talking about it today, Chuck. He says, and I remember this when I was married. What the hell do you get them? You don't know what to get them. What do they? None of my wives ever came up and says, "Well, I'd really like this for a birthday." Boy, that'd be nice.
I just have to pay attention, I guess. Well, Lori wanted Avada, so that was easy.
Yeah. Yep, that was easy for you,
that was for her. That was our wedding anniversary. We were in Alaska. I'm like, "Hey, if I bought you an Avada, would you fly it?" She's like, the goggles are smaller, aren't they? I said, yeah. You interested? She's like, yeah. Yeah. All right. It's yours. I'm ordering.
Hello, Lenny.
Wasn't really a surprise, but the surprise is that I've flown it more than her. Like she's only flown it a couple of times. I've been flying the crap out of the thing, but it's her drone. She's like, don't crash it. Please don't crash it.
Hey, I'm gonna share a little bit of video that Lynn sent me. You know, my favorite place to go and visit is the Martini Bar.
Yeah, the Teeny Martini Bar.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna screen share it now. There's the front of the Teeny Martini Bar.
Uh-oh.
It got smacked really hard.
It looks like it got slapped around.
And here's one of the most shocking things of it all. Right down here, this is one of the facades that was on right here on the front of the building here. There was two of them, one on each side. The other one gone, swept away out into the river from the storm surge and all of the water that was out here. It is just unbelievable to think how strong this water was. There were workers that work here at the Casablanca Bed and Breakfast that stayed here. They rode out the storm yesterday and they had to move upstairs because they had 4 inches of water inside of the building. You can see all of the damage that's out here. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damage. Thankfully, though, everybody that was inside was okay. Right now, they're starting their cleanup efforts inside, pulling out carpets. They say that just about everything on the first floor is likely going to be a total loss. And now that the sun's come up, we've had a chance to go around St. Augustine a little bit and get a look at what things are like. And here on the bayfront, this is a lot of what you're seeing. There are other areas where you can see water lines, feet on buildings, that the water has gone into those buildings. And when the owners of those buildings and the homeowners are able to get back out here, they're going to have a lot of work to do to get this all cleaned up. Again, I mentioned earlier, the good news in all of this is that at last check with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, they tell me they have no reports of any fatalities here in St. Johns County from this storm. Their crews are continuing to assess the.
We have breaking news.
Weird sounds.
At home. Right now, 3:30, massive waves. Good.
Yep. So it's terrible.
That's bad. I'm getting into a rough spot here, I think.
That's my Martini Bar.
Hey.
Sorry to see all that.
Hey, Paul, did you see
Paul.
that? Did you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah, well,
broadcast?
Lynn sent it to me earlier.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it?
That sucks.
That's too bad. That's why there was no webcam.
Oh, exactly.
It's gone. I learned about the power of water on my little bear expedition with Lori when we were in the Alaskan bush, man. I crossing a stream that's up to your knees damn near knocks you over. I mean, water is amazing.
Oh, water's powerful.
Okay,
Yes, it
TJ,
is.
thanks for being here, buddy.
9 pounds for what? A gallon? Yeah, 9 pounds for a gallon, I think it is.
In the UK?
I think it's 1 gallon is 9 pounds.
Wait,
That's how much water is.
Oh, sorry, you meant a gallon of water weighs
liquid. Yeah.
9
Weighs
pounds.
9 pounds.
I thought you were talking about some dude in Britain was saying it was 9 pounds a gallon for gas.
No.
I totally had something else in.
Yeah, you were
Sorry.
thinking gas and he's thinking about the weight of water and all that rushing around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Right back. You just
water.
gotta find the dog.
Okay.
Water's powerful.
Come on, get up here. Come on,
Well,
man.
TJ, this should be almost like Christmas for you. You can go to everywhere and go, can I have that?
Can I have that?
Yeah.
No, go. Okay. Still
Yeah,
got a problem. Trump, so I'll do that.
Chuck is doing his robot routine.
Yeah. Yeah, there, TJ, go over there. Go. Can I have that? Free merchandise at the Martina.
Yeah.
They probably got some nice wet carpet you could probably have. What time is it? Almost a quarter. Yeah. That's not too bad. Showing about 66, 68 degrees here right now inside.
Yeah, it's 64 here right now.
Oh, I haven't taken the drone out of the truck yet. Still in the truck. Yeah, I brought the hotel with me. Hopefully it flies tomorrow morning.
Good.
DJ. Okay, going to St. Augustine now. Catch y'all later. Gonna go get some free wet carpet. Grace, no, get down. No.
Jim
So what's
Beauchard,
everybody up to tonight? There's
how you
land.
doing, Jim Beauchard?
Place it here. Wade B's in there too. All right.
Yeah.
Hanging JD. Hey, what's happening? And Mr. Beauchard. All right.
Jim Beauchard.
You have to, Paul, you'll have to tell Lenny, she wanted to know what Diane left for you for dinner.
Just a minute here. I'll give you the menu here. Pot roast, mashed potatoes, squash, salad, chili, and fresh banana muffins.
How the hell do you stay so thin?
I work for a living.
It's gotta be, hey, Chuck, it's gotta be genetics.
It's definitely genetics.
You know, Chuck, all my life I've never weighed over 152 pounds. Never. Not once have I gone above that.
Wow. Well, I guess that's your superpower.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's my superpower.
My genetic superpower seems to be a couple of other things.
Yeah.
It's certainly not the ability to stay thin. Yeah, so TJ, I was saying possession is 9/10 the law. So TJ can just go around and find that cool chair up in the tree, and the neighbors are like, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, you
Beauchard up
talk about somebody that's out on the hustle. TJ would fit right in. He could spot a deal from a mile away. Oh, you're gonna throw that out? No, can I have that?
Yeah,
Well,
I
eat
have
it.
that.
Eat it, stupid, or you're going to lose it. I just give Gracie a treat. She threw it and it landed behind Vader's butt. Okay, now she grabbed it. Gonna say it
My
won't be
God.
there long. Vader grabs it.
Mr. B, how you doing? He says hello to everybody.
Wayne B.
And JD is here, hanging with JD. And JD says Paul stays thin, one coffee, one cigarette, and one coffee
Yeah.
laxative diet.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. You see the news thing now, the health thing. If you drink at least 3 coffees that are caffeinated, it helps get you don't have heart disease and something else. Makes you live longer.
I stopped drinking coffee 3 years ago almost. So you say I'm killing myself by not drinking it?
Yep. Yeah, you can't have decaffeinated. That don't help. It's got to be caffeinated.
Caffeine makes the difference, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
Caffeinated.
afraid. If I drink a cup of caffeinated coffee, I don't know what's going to happen to me. I haven't had it in 3 years. I'll probably have to pull me out of the ceiling.
Well, you know, when they said that peanut butter causes cancer, I gave up. Look, I'm gonna die. Hey,
Peanut butter causes
Mr. B.
everything. Breathing causes cancer. Last time I
Robert
checked.
Glazier, how you doing?
Yep, Mr. B, and also Mr. Bob Glazier.
So what is everybody going to do this weekend? It looks like it's going to get cloudy here, but it doesn't look like rainy, just cloudy this weekend.
Hey, Paul, you're the host.
You are the host now. Oh, okay.
Host with the mostest.
I'm the host with the mostest. Look out.
There you go.
Alexa, buy me another new drone. No.
Where'd you go to fly a ship?
No, I gotta run an errand.
Oh,
I got an appointment.
Mr. B says, I drink a pot of coffee a day, Mar. You're still blocked up.
well, it doesn't work for everybody, I guess, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's genetics, Chuck. It really is.
I believe that to
Yeah.
be mostly true. I mean, there's certain factors you can adjust that you might have genetic tendencies. You can adjust certain things to some extent, but yeah, your genetics
Right.
definitely kind of run the show.
yeah, your belly's warm.
So Jim is at home nursing his, he had a knee replacement,
Ouch.
Who
Yeah.
did?
Jim Boshart.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, Boshart. Yeah,
You
that
know,
was earlier in the summer. He's still
Yeah.
recovering.
Yeah.
You still recovering from that? Yeah, well, that was a pretty picture he posted about it.
Do you remember that when he posted a picture of this like Frankenstein knee?
Yeah. Mr. B goes, dang it, Paul. Now you got Alexa looking for drones to buy.
Anybody crash a Mavic 2 needs another Mavic 2 because I've got a drone and a couple of batteries to part with.
Oh, you're gonna sell the two?
Well, I've pretty much sold the Mavic 2 Pro as a fly moored to a guy that's in New York State, and then I have the redundant Mavic 2 Pro, but I don't have a remote for it because Lori took the smart controller. So I figure somebody must want another Mavic 2 Pro, and a couple of batteries with it won't hurt. So I figured that'll go. Somebody will grab that.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
all in on
hopefully-
Mavic 3. I'm 100% in on Mavic 3 now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully after the live stream tomorrow morning, it's not too bad or a wind. I'm gonna try and fly the new hotel.
There you go.
Yeah, Chuck, he got his new towel yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Paul said it yesterday. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got it all charged and updated and everything else, so I think I'm good to go.
Ready to go. Good to go.
He's steady and ready.
Yep.
Good to go.
Okay, everybody, I'll be back.
Okay,
Arnold.
guys. I guess
You'll be back.
I'm large and in charge, so
If you are,
okay.
Large and in charge. Paul, what's your first mission with the new Autel drone, your new Enterprise?
Well, I'm just gonna go get used to the flight control, set it up, the sensitivity and the XP and the drone, the camera and stuff, figure it all out,
I gotta dial her in.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with it. I know on the yards when it comes from the factory, it's a little fast, so I got to slow it down to where I like it. And there's just a lot of playing more than anything, really.
Yeah.
You gotta set up.
I've heard it handles completely different from a DJI drone. So so if you haven't flown it, there's definitely some acclimation time required.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, you can set up. Well, see, with the Pro version, you can set up a lot of those parameters so it's closer to the DJI one. Like with the Nano and stuff like that, you can't do that, eh? It's what it is out of the box, right?
Yeah.
But the
I had a
Pro,
really hard time. What?
so yeah, I think I've already got all the heights set, like return to home site height
All the
set.
basic
I think,
stuff.
just playing around last night. But
Yeah.
the only thing I don't like with the smart controller so far, the frickin' manual. Like it don't really tell you anything. Tells you where all the ports are and this does this, that does that, but it don't get down into the deep and dirty. I thought there'd be more to a manual on that thing,
Here's an opportunity to, as you learn, to do one hell of a good tutorial on that smart controller for Autel.
Yeah, what's his name? Is it DroneX or somebody down there? He's got a pretty good video. I've been watching it once or twice now, and
Oh, okay. Well, then
and
there you go.
what settings that he was using and stuff. I haven't finished watching it all totally yet, but just stupid stuff like trying to not go to the home screen, but go to the Android screen, trying to figure out how to get there. Like, like, because once you open the camera app, you can't go
You mean the
back. right?
dashboard. Oh yeah, go
Because
from-
inside the Android, there's like a thing for Google Chrome, there's downloads, there's settings, all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
It's not
Dashboard,
just
which is,
the
the
drone,
OS.
setting the drone, you got to set the controller too, right?
yeah, you got to get it connected to Wi-Fi and all that.
Yeah,
stuff,
well,
your
yeah, well, I
sound
did that
settings, your
there at
display
home.
settings.
I'll have to do it again here, I guess. But this one here, you can also hook it up to 4G off your phone or something. So, and this one here is supposed to have that ADSB on it too. So I don't know how you access that or turn it on or turn it off, or I'm still, I just still got a ways to go, right?
Even Avada has ADSB on it supposedly.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah.
hmm
I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. But then, see, this is really the first smart controller I've had. So, because the rest have been, just a Phantom 4 regular controllers, right?
Yeah,
And
the smart
the
controller. That's that all-in-one style controller, like what was the DJI Smart Controller and RC Pro and the DJI RC, and the one you have now it's pretty cool. I'm addicted to that setup now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
so
so
I don't know.
convenient.
We'll see how it goes. I think it said I got 3 batteries charged up, ready to rock and roll, so I can really play with it a lot tomorrow, right?
I guess so. How long is your flight time per battery?
42 minutes or 45 minutes per battery.
So about 35 then, realistically.
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
exactly. If I get a
Yeah,
half an
that's
hour,
a lot
I'm
of-
happy, right?
That's solid
That's-
flight time.
Yeah. But it just, and like there's 128 gigabytes of hard drive in the smart controller. So
Oh, memory, storage.
what was that? Yeah, storage. But I don't know how to access it. Yeah, this kind of stuff. Like I said, the manual it didn't really tell you anything other than, this button does this, that one does this, but it doesn't tell you anything about, going into this screen or doing this here. And it was very vague. And I even punched it up on Google, like a manual for, I'll tell smart controller. And it was the same manual what I got, right? That came with it, just about 2 little pages about this big, right? And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Whoa.
So, anyways, we'll play with it, figure out where it got to go. And maybe tonight after I get off here, I'll watch some more videos on the smart controller. There's a lot of guys put out stuff, even Dobo, So,
Yeah, you'll get her.
hey,
Yeah,
Justin, what's
I'm-
happening?
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going. Yeah.
Did you go grocery shopping yet?
No, a lot of places still don't have a lot of food on the shelves. It's very slim pickings. Like I even went to the gas station today and they didn't have anything.
There's nothing there either, eh?
No, those shelves were bare.
Wow,
have nothing.
right down to the last ho-ho is gone.
Like the only thing they really had was like some candy bars, a few things of chips.
Yeah.
That was about it. They weren't serving any hot food, nothing like that.
I
None of the
got
gas stations.
There you go.
No sandwiches or anything? Usually gas sandwiches.
It took me. I stopped at about 7 gas stations this
took
morning before I
Randy
finally
Jackson.
found one that had gas.
Wow. Yeah.
2 of them were open and had gas, but they only were taking cash. Well, I got a company credit card,
Oh, gee, yeah.
so I couldn't stop there and get gas. What's up, everybody in the chat? Where's Paul at? Flying a shit?
No, he had to
Oh.
go take his I think his tenant. They had to go pick up a gas grill, like a barbecue,
Okay.
and try and figure out how to get it into the truck or something. But anyways, and then bring it back and unload it and stuff. So he could be the better part of an hour, he said. So
Man, I saw so much more shit today. Oh my God, it was bad. I drove through a neighborhood, 2 houses were completely crushed.
uh,
And then a couple power lines down.
Yeah,
Actually drove over some power lines. I had to drive over them in order to get to the other side.
yeah. As long as you put some rubber between you and the power lines.
Well, they weren't active, but yeah, they were strung across the ground.
Yeah, our gas station. Oh, gas stations out of gas here in Arizona. Do you say they are out of gas in Arizona? Why would they be out of gas down there? No. You said in. Huh? I don't know. Didn't have a hurricane down there. And don't they do a lot of make the gas down there in Arizona, Texas area? Yeah. You know what you should do though, Justin, is get yourself a little generator enough to run a fridge or furnace or freezer or something for a few hours.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
gonna look into that before this next season comes up. Because you
I
can't
would.
get anything right now. It's impossible. The
Well,
generators won't be
you
back
know,
on.
now the hurricane's over and probably next spring there will be pilot generators for sale to people. I don't need them anymore or whatever, right?
Yeah, because the hurricane season's still another month or so, so they're not going to. There's nothing on the shelves until usually about December, January. You'll start seeing them come in.
Oh, Marshall saying he went to 7 gas stations in Tucson and they were all out of gas. Wow.
And that may be a factor of a lot of gas is getting diverted to here.
Well, maybe because up the Gulf or something, they shut everything down so for a while till the hurricane went through. But I didn't think they'd run out that quick. You know, I can understand down in Florida, but that's a long ways away. I don't know. Did you ever say why they're out of gas here, Marshall? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here all by my lonesome this weekend. So no sister to keep me entertained. But I got some work I want to do in the bedroom there. So how many do you want, Laura? I just finished one. And if you look right about there's 4 more right there. See them? 4 more Tim Hortons got to drink. Well, Marshall said he doesn't. I don't know why they don't have any gas there. So hang on, just gonna kick the dog outside for a minute.
What's up, Mr. Outdoor Adventures? JD, Wayne B, Lynn, Robert. Let's see, am I missing anybody? I think that's got TJ, Unlimited Vertical here. I think that's it.
Yeah. I know in our part of the Gulf, the rigs are still operating. I don't know why they'd be out of fuel, but anyway. There you go, Laura. There's 4 of them. See right there. See, there's 4 Tim Hortons there. Yeah. Cool.
What's up, Laura?
Pretty soon she's gonna start calling me that name. She called you.
Yeah, because North Carolina, them are probably getting slammed with a lot of rain right now.
Hey, here. Hey. Yeah, I gotta cut some grass around here, but not tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. Cause it's 20 to 6, all right, already. I haven't even ate yet, so gotta put something together shortly and then feed the dogs. But Gracie's just out running around there, so I'm just sitting there waiting till she comes back. Oh, maybe they need some water. I haven't even turned the water on yet, but I got water bottles. So. There, they got water. I just take the water bottle and get there. Yeah. Ah, there's a problem. Okay. I got one clay on there, have we? Oh, okay. Uh, Hey, Laura. Okay. The Laura's got a video for you there, Justin.
I already seen it this morning, if that's the one you showed. Paul showed.
Okay, where'd my dog go? She was having a crap. Hey, Jake. Oh, there you
What's
go.
up, Marshall?
Come on, get up here. Come on, sure then. Hey. Okay. Oh, I got some dinner in here someplace. Oh,
How did JD send you his famous butt plug, Wayne?
yeah.
He likes to print.
What do we got here? $4. It is potatoes. Potatoes. Yeah. I'm gonna have my supper before you guys get yours. I gotta have the springs. Okay, what we got in there? Squash. Okay. We got enough here for a couple meals, guys. Okay, there's squash. This is potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Well,
That's not what JD just said, Wayne.
yeah, good. There. What the hell's in here? See, Daniel? Oh, that's chili. I'll have that tomorrow. There's stuff here for salad. That's cool. Very cool. Salad. I'm here, guys. I just get my stuff already here. So. Ooh. Oh, almost lost that one to the dogs. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, you got enough meal here for 3 days.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't even want to click on that link, Laura.
Hey, so keep your nose out of there. Listen to my supper. Short microwave, stop it. Okay. What do you want? 2 minutes? 3 minutes. All right. Oh, you're gentle, so we're gonna go 3, 0, 0, start. There we go. Just cooking my supper or zapping it, I should say. Got pot roast, squash, potatoes. I got some salads. I think I'll be good for a while. Enough to eat tonight anyways. And chocolate milk, she got me. I don't know what I'd do without my sister, I'll tell you. Oh. No. Get down. Oh, dog trying to sneak over there and see what I'm having for supper. JD over those and just
Hilarious, Wayne.
They're Wayne B. Fire in a low one. Low shot. Hey, Sasquatch, what's happening?
That's because you and JD always remind me of that.
Yeah.
What's up, Sam Squatch?
And of course, the Lord's got to get her little job in too, eh?
Oh, no. She was supposed to be Team Justin. You started on me, Laura.
So anyways, yeah, what I had to go to, it was funny. I was on my way down to, I had to go to Dutton today to put a sign up, and I was going down the road and a tow truck going the other way, towing the school bus, one of ours. Must have broke down this morning. So,
I had to get my truck towed this afternoon.
okay.
Fucking wouldn't start. It died on me on the side of the road after. So then I had to get it towed, and then I rode around with another tech for a little bit, and then went and picked up another truck, and then came home.
Well, didn't you have a problem with starting that before?
Yeah, but this is the thing though, too, is all the tire kingdoms are closed for the next couple of days because of power issues, and all the dealerships. Those are the only two places I can take my truck.
Huh.
I went to the only open dealership today, but they were only doing oil changes because they didn't have any internet, so they couldn't like get anything approved or nothing.
Oh yeah, I suppose, eh? Yeah.
The freaking tow truck driver is like, yeah, I forgot you can't turn a wrench without Wi-Fi. I was like, apparently not. Just goes to show how reliant the world has become on the internet when a garage can't even run without internet.
Oh yeah, amazing, right?
It's because everything's digitalized. Like, in order for my truck to get fixed, they have to send a request off electronically to MK, and then they have to approve it. And without that, they won't work on it because then they're stuck with the bill if MK denies it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They prematurely work on my vehicle. They've done that before, and the mechanics have gotten in trouble where they actually had fixed our cars, and then MK denied it, but we ended up getting it approved. They would have ended up having to pay for that themselves. Oh, Laura.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, finally got my supper ready.
Oh, good. Sam Squash on my end, I guess. I was out doing some gas line inspections today at some houses where some trees got uprooted. It's pretty bad. A couple houses got crushed. I'd actually put the link in the chat if anybody wants to look at it.
So they had you back out working today?
Yeah, there was a lot of crews from all over the country. I mean, every guy from the cable guy to the power workers, everybody was just out there in full force working their butts off today, trying to get everything fixed. Contractors, I mean, it was everybody was out there doing their part.
Yeah, well, there's got to be what do you call it? A lot of overtime coming up for a lot of these people, right?
And a lot of street lights were out, so it was dangerous going through those because not everybody understands that when the street lights are out, you treat it as a four-way stop.
Yeah.
And people were blowing through the stoplights to the point where they had to have a cop posted up at each one that was out because they were blowing through them and almost sideswiping people that were doing their turn to go.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous.
Did you see the Naples Fire Department? That video they put out on YouTube?
No, I did not.
You want to watch that? They had a fire truck. Well, more than one, but one. They had to physically push it out of the station because it was smoking. Because the water's so deep, it was right up into the cab. And because they didn't want the fire hall to catch fire, right? If the truck decided to go up in flames.
Right.
They were afraid of starting it. So they had to physically push it out. And they were up to over their waist in water. And then they're trying to unload it because, of all the equipment in there, right?
Yeah, I felt bad for this lady today. I saw her out there and she was crying, and there was just a tree like just took out half her house.
Yeah.
Really sad. Like I said, and some people, can't afford the homeowners insurance. It's gotten so crazy here in Florida. It's just insane.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Some people outright own their homes and they just don't get the insurance because it's too expensive. They can't afford it. I mean, it's almost more than a mortgage costs a month. It's ridiculous.
What, down there?
Yeah, it's out of control. That's why I said there's so many insurance companies that have went under here, like small insurance companies, and a lot of the big ones are up and leaving. It's insane.
That mine can't take that much. It's like $71 or $72 a month.
There was a whole to do down here. Actually, Bill Ronay knows a little bit more about it than I do because he actually he owns his house, but it had to do with something with roofs, and there was a lot of scams going on down here where people were scamming the insurance companies, and it just got out of control. And a lot of roofers were coming around and saying that you needed to replace your roof, and they'd tell some poor old 80-year-old lady didn't know any better, and then they would bill the insurance company for it, and it was a bunch of shit, and it got really out of control.
Yeah, a lot of scammers around, that's for sure.
I'm doing good, Bill. There's that link if anybody else wants to look at it.
What's that?
Oh, that was some more damage that I caught while I was out working today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I say, if you just go to YouTube, punch in Naples Fire Department, you'll see the video come up. Especially about halfway point to do the video. Oh my God. At least I'm down school bus for a couple more days. I haven't heard much more about the teacher strike yet, but
Oh yeah, I see that, man. Holy shit.
pot roast with gravy, mashed potatoes, squash, potato salad, and some coleslaw. Yeah, right there.
This is a storm surge that we talked about, but we weren't sure about.
Look how high that water is there, eh? Holy mackerel. Yeah, they had to take all the equipment off of it. The thing is, that a lot of that'd be salt water, wouldn't it?
What is this? Floating stuff.
Yeah, deep the water is, it's up past his waist. Yeah.
Just another day at Naples Fire Rescue.
Yeah, Laura.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great.
Yeah. And quite the water, eh? Yeah, water's a little crazy, but you'd think that the water level coming up, they get the fire trucks out of there, but I guess not. Maybe they didn't have no place to go. You think they could find some higher ground, but I don't know. And another thing is that's probably all salt water, so that truck is probably junk now.
Well, not only that, is just sometimes you don't have time to react. That could happen in a matter of minutes,
Oh yeah, yeah.
depending on how strong that storm surge was too. Like some floods you'll see coming because it'll gradually rise by a foot here, a foot there over the course of a couple hours, but then some of them could be instantaneous.
Yeah.
By the time you realize what's happened, here comes a 10-foot wall of water.
No, Bill, Paul's out playing taxi cab. He had to go help somebody pick up a gas grill. So he should be back in about a half an hour or so. I think it was the tenant upstairs. Guess they figured they could get the back of a Suburban. Should be just a box if they're buying a new one, unless it's a used one and it's already together. That might be fun. But
Well, it looks like the kids are back to school on Monday.
oh yeah, your kids were off school, weren't they?
Yeah. The hell Chuck go? He just like popped out.
Picked up with a little bit less on their plate. Got a little bit left on the plate here. We'll put it down and let the old girl down. Monday, yeah. Better get in there, Vader will have it.
Wonder what Lynn's up to today. I ain't seen her in there.
Who's that?
Lynn.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah, Lynn was in there earlier.
did she? I didn't see her in there. She must have been at the very top.
Yeah. She
Oh yeah, there she was. Yeah. Yeah, there was just absolutely nothing at the store today, though. I'll tell you what. A lot of the restaurants were closed too. There was a few little small mom and pop barbecue places open because obviously they do
Oh
those
yeah,
gigantic grills outside with charcoal, so or wood
or
chips.
charcoal or even gas, right?
We actually had to mark out one today for a small mom and pop barbecue place. They were transitioning from charcoal to get natural gas.
Oh, cool.
Probably too expensive for them to run charcoal.
Yeah.
You know, as they're probably going through fucking 15, 20 bags a day with these large smokers that they're, because they have these huge barbecues like that you got to pull with the truck. And they got like 5 or 6 of them out there cooking all day long. So
Hey, Dominic.
charcoal is not the cheapest right now.
Oh, I can imagine. How is the price at the gas station? Very high or what?
No, not really, because most of the gas stations are corporate ones and you can't upcharge because it's a natural disaster. You get in a lot of trouble for that.
Mm,
So you have to keep your prices the same. You can't raise your prices because there's a natural disaster.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
some of the little, mom and pop gas stations will try to screw you, but there's actually a number that they give out during the natural, like hurricanes down here. And you can call the number and report the business.
Well, yeah, for
They're-
gouging all the customers, right?
Yeah, because some of them are ridiculous. They'll go to Walmart and buy a $4 pack of water with 40 bottles in it. And then they'll
Right.
turn around and try to sell it to you for like 20, 25 bucks because they know that that's all the water people can get. And there's been quite a few businesses last time during Irma that got shut down because of that. Because they'll pull your business license and everything. I think there's some state rep. I want to say maybe the state attorney deals with that. I can't remember, but they'll take all the reports and then they'll go out and investigate, like get people's receipts, different things like that they get from the stores, and they do investigations and getting in a lot of trouble.
I just gotta feed the hounds here, so.
I think that's just an excuse, Bill.
Yeah.
I think you're just scared to take one. Yeah, unless it's from American Wedding, JD. Don't want none of that. Yeah, I think it's just a front, JD. I think those dabs got him shook. It'll probably be a few days, and then as soon as I get some of these roads cleared up, I should start refilling all the Walmarts and everything. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, once you get all the trucks through, you know.
well, Walmart does whenever something like that happens, they'll divert a few trucks from every like region in the country to come here instead of to their normal stores.
Yeah,
They'll, instead of sending a normal truckload of water to one store and, say Texas, they'll send it here. They'll start diverting stuff to refill the stores here, and then but it doesn't take them long because, those big companies, they move product like crazy. So,
oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, even out of Georgia or whatever, or even up in the panhandle there, they can get stuff down to you guys fairly quick, just a matter of hours, right? Once they can get through the roads.
yeah, they had a lot of crews out today that were just clearing roads. That's all they were doing.
Yeah, but the thing is, even places like Walmart and the food places, if they got no hydro, then all their food's gonna be spoiled too. Unless they got some big generator someplace and power them up.
Like I said, most of the Walmarts down here have generators. After Irma, actually, quite a few of them got generators.
Yeah, because of the hurricanes, right?
Well, because during Irma, my store alone lost almost $500,000 in food.
Mm.
Like that we had to throw out. Like they brought these like 3 big ass construction dumpsters, and we had just filled it up with nothing but food.
Yeah.
And it filled every one of them up to the top where they were, you could clearly see the food poking out of the top.
Yeah, as far as hydro too, if they're close to the rail lines, they can bring a locomotive up, on a siding or whatever, and hook it into the main line, right? If they have hydro.
The problem with the gas stations at the moment is really it's not getting the gas to them, because there was a lot of them that were out of power today, and there was fuel trucks there filling them up, but they just didn't have the power to run the pumps and all that stuff. So
yeah,
like Love's, they actually had 3. The big Love's truck stop, they actually had 3 of their fuel trucks parked behind the building, and as they were emptying it, they were refilling one after another. And then there was about 4 really big gas stations off of 27 that had no power, but when I was driving by them trying to find gas this morning, every one of them had a fuel truck at it filling it up.
Yeah.
So they're ready to go. So
Hey, welcome there, Garth Flood. Hey, welcome.
I've done that with a hair straightener before and back in the day, Bill. Yeah, don't get that shit on her hair straightener. Slob will kick your ass, Bill. It'll ruin her hair straightener.
Gotta go outside now. Now, Dave, gotta go outside.
Sister's gonna be looking like something about Mary when she goes running that hair straightener through her hair, Bill. Hair's gonna be sticking straight up.
So did Sarah go back to work today too?
Yeah, she went back to work today. Pretty much everybody was. It was like clear skies today, so there wasn't a
I didn't
single
know
cloud in
if
the sky all day.
left where she worked, so.
Oh, Jesus, Bill. Yeah, but there wasn't a single cloud in the sky today. It was clear the whole day.
Yeah.
It was actually really, and it was really nice out today. Oh my God, it was so nice. Felt like 70 degrees all day. It was just nice and cool. And
Go ahead, Peter. Wait, Chief. Where'd you go? Hi, Greg.
JD, you might want to bring up Bill's sister and let her know that her straightener's missing. I bet Bill played stupid about it too. What straightener? What the hell's a straightener?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Well, lots of people around here cutting grass, neighbors, couple lawnmowers run, riders. I'll cut mine. I'll cut this one here in the morning. After
Our
I-
power got cut off for about another last night. It was probably about 10:30. Our power went off and then it kicked back on somewhere in the early morning around 2.
Oh,
So I think they had shut it off to do some more repairs and then flipped it back on again.
oh, probably, yeah. Okay, where'd my dog go? Gosh, he's tough.
Bill.
Okay.
Don't worry, Bill. JD's giving her a call now.
Oh,
Wants
there we go.
representation.
What time of day? At 6 o'clock. Paul's been gone about 35 minutes, so half an hour. So
Well, it depends on how well they're figuring out how to get it in the car goes.
yeah, that's true.
That could take
Usually
10
it's-
minutes or 30 minutes of head scratching.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if it's a brand new one or a used one or something. I don't know. He didn't say. Because you go to a store and it'll be in a box, right? Or it might be already assembled. Like you get places like Walmart, they put them up for display and try and sell them at the end of the season to get rid of them, right? So
Yeah, usually you get really good deals on those too.
yeah,
But you always have some dipshit that shows up in a Prius and was like, I want this like barbecue that's half the size of my car. Can you put it in my car for me?
yeah.
Fuck out of here. I hate when people go to Walmart unprepared.
Oh, yeah.
I swear they'll come in a smart car and be like, I want the 75-inch TV, please.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you want to put it? Things bigger than your car is.
I get a kick out of people. I see it all the time on Facebook. TVs, 65, 70-inch. People are trying to sell for $200 because the screen's broke. Like
They're not even worth
it's
fixing.
brand new. They said the screen's broke. Well, why didn't you take it back? The screen's broke. Well, they broke it, right?
Unless you're fixing those on a personal basis, like for like yourself, or maybe you fix a couple here and there and sell them, it's not worth fixing those.
Oh no.
They're made to be thrown away. You can get a 70-inch TV. Sometimes you can find them as low as like $500 at the store.
Yeah,
It's not going to be a Samsung or nothing, but it's still.
it was probably a scam, but there was one on Facebook the other day. It was like a 70-inch, and you could take it and flex it and do all kinds of things. The lady going like this and was boing, boing, boing.
That explains a lot, Wayne.
Hey, I drive a Prius. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, is that powder blue?
But he's got racing stripes down the side.
Yeah, bugger. It's got all these little flowers all over it, you know, powder blue color, you know.
Got his little cupcake air freshener.
You know, one of these Bitcoin injectors, other than that, it runs like a charm.
Right.
Broke it, broke, not perfect. Yeah, no kidding.
It used to run great until the motor was taken out, but yeah,
Yeah.
runs great. Don't get it. Runs great, needs motor.
Was like you seen was on Facebook, somebody joking around, had 4 tires set up, and something about he like blasted the rust all the way. All that was left was 4 tires. Yeah. I know what I got. Don't try to undercut me. You know, you're right. Okay.
Let's see if
I got something you think is a piece of, it's just a wonderful machine. Meanwhile, it's a piece of junk, you know. And the thing, even around here, they got cars that are junk and they're selling for like stupid prices. They're trying to sell them for. Just really.
Where's that thing?
So how was your dogs on the storm? Okay.
Oh yeah, they didn't seem to be phased by it at all, to be honest. I was surprised. Well, because Bo's more scared of like the loud thunder and shit. And he didn't seem to be phased by the wind, so.
Oh, I can't say because it was pretty windy. It'd be almost like thunder. Yeah.
But to be honest with you, the way these houses are built with the concrete walls and all that shit,
Yeah.
honestly, the wind isn't that loud from the inside. It really isn't. Like you
Yeah.
can hear it, but it's not deafening where you can't, where it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of a light background noise.
Yeah. No better. Yeah. Go
Like
for
these houses, like, you know, back in the day, a house used to kind of creak and rock a little bit when shit like that would be going on. These newer houses don't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't feel like you're in a storm, honestly, when you're inside.
You see what Bill from Newfound Drone Productions put in?
Let's see here. How do you put in there? I was looking at something.
Is anyone looking to buy an e-bike? I got one. If you want a bike that you breathe on the throttle and the wheel is up and panties are dropping, not made for wuss or kids.
Oh, then don't sell it to JD then.
Yeah, it's South Park special. Like itchy. Comb both of you tonight before you go into bed. Got clean sheets on there. Yes. What, Peter? You good boy.
I'm gonna have to have my
Yeah.
friends. do it to me.
Okay. No. Wayne B. Real men drive a Prius. Meanwhile, the wife, she drives a fucking Humvee. No, Vader, go lay down. Now. Down. Come on, down. They're
That's
jealous.
just something men that drive Priuses say.
Yeah.
What are you saying, liar, liar? My teacher said everybody's beautiful on the inside. That's just something ugly people say.
He needs a purple one with streamers coming out of the bars. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, CJD, I like panties dropping. You like boxers dropping. There's a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah, that bike's not made for you.
the little dingy ball, the spokes. No, you know, like not credit cards, but the baseball cards or whatever on the spokes.
Watch. Bill's gonna go to the dealership right now. Fuck this Prius. I want a Hellcat now.
Yeah,
Give me a Mustang, something with some balls.
yeah.
And come back tomorrow. Look what I got. Say something now.
Oh, somebody's on the throttle. Woohoo! Car going by, you're gonna hear it, going through the gears. Holy shit! Yeah. I was on my way down here, just back about 4 or 5 roads. They had 3 police cruisers had a small car boxed in. I don't know what the hell was going on, but
You know, that's what I was saying. Like, there's some, like, I was talking not too long about how, like, you know, when Paul was a teenager, there's cars back then that he probably wouldn't have thought were worth anything, right?
Yeah.
By today.
oh,
And it's the same
today's
thing. There's
standard-
cars. Yeah, there's cars in the 90s now that I wouldn't have ever thought were worth money, but they're worth tons of money, like the Toyota Supras. Man, people will, those things go for so much money, especially if they're fixed up.
Yeah.
Those are very sought out cars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what car I always wanted, Bill, was the Jetta from Fast and the Furious, the one that Jesse had.
Yeah,
Old 90s box Jetta.
yeah.
That was, oh man, I fell in love with that car when that
Yeah, Bill said he
Yeah.
drove one when he worked at Toyota. The only car he'd been totally in awe with since then.
oh, let me see what the hell JD just put in the chat.
Mm.
Gentlemen, imagine being able to travel safely at incredibly fast speeds and
That's the bike I thought Bill was talking about. So
Friggin' JD. I would play that, but that's Comedy Central. They're a little finicky about their shit.
what do you want?
Paramount doesn't like when you play their shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a little fun with this one this morning, about 5:15. This dog.
Well, what happened?
Oh, she had another seizure this morning. Yeah, she had about
Okay.
2 or 3 a year, right? Or but they said it's not enough to put her on medication. She'll it only last, the seizure itself only lasts about 4 or 5 minutes, but she's about 10 minutes coming out of it, like, to get herself back to where she was.
Doesn't, how old is she?
5 years old.
I wonder if it's gonna get worse the older.
I don't know. Just it's a matter of time. They say she may even grow out of it. So I
What's
don't know.
up, RB Rail?
Yeah. One of the cars I used to have, and I really, really liked it, Bill, was a Pontiac Fiero. I had one of them. Boy, they used to corner nice, go on a ramp of the highway or going around curves. Oh man, those things just stayed flat, just around corners. I used to have a lot of fun with that thing. Hey, good evening, RB Rail. Welcome to the chat. Paul should be back in a little bit. He's just out playing taxi driver tonight, so or delivery truck or whatever you want to call it. So, yep. Well, no, it's a mid-engine, really, because you had the trunks behind the engine. But yeah, I had one of the first ones that came out. I had the AM4, which was only a 4-banger, but she used to go like hell.
You gotta love the cars that have the frunks.
Yeah.
You know what a frunk is?
No.
That's when the trunk is in the front.
Oh, yeah. This one had trunk in the front and the back, because the engine was right behind the back window right here. It's only a 2-seater, right? And but it had a console up there, and behind the console was a computer for the engine. But one of the problems I had with the Fiero when it first came out, because I was saying it goes around corners, it stays flat. What was happening is all the oil in the engine would slush up against the side and it would suck air, and then the check engine light would come on, and they did a recall on it, and they had to put a baffle inside the oil pan in order to stop that, eh? So
Have you seen the new Corvettes, man? They look like they're starting to look like damn Ferraris.
yeah.
And I think I want to say it's a 2021, 2022 models. Man, they are slick as hell looking. I'll tell you that though.
Yeah.
I really like the look of them.
JD said his parents, the little dog, just had a reaction to flea shampoo they used on him. He was throwing up a whole bunch. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sick.
You would like the MR2. Yeah, a friend of mine used to have an MR2. They lived 2 doors down. The one I kind of like too is the Triumph TR7. I like that one. That was kind of cool. Yeah, MR2 is Fiero on steroids. Yeah. They were taking some people around down on Tollville. There's a Fiero group down there. They were taking them out somehow. They were putting a V6 in them things. I don't know how they did it, but they with those things, in fact, you just light up the tires, so you're not going out anywhere. Just gonna open the screen doors. Maybe just lay there. They should be good. Dad car said his MR2 emerged on the 401 highway sideways with back tire smoking. Oh. What, you're driving a ATM there, Newfound Drone Productions? Hey, Bill? That's what he said, he's driving an ATM. What, you just drive the machine around, get money as you want, or what? No, the car I loved the most back years and years and years ago was a 69 Nova and a 396 with a 6-pack on it. Went through a lot of tires in that girl. She used to light them up so easy. She'd torque one wheel up off the ground. Yeah, Garth, I'm down at my trailer tonight. I have a trailer I go to on the weekends, but that's probably only another 3 weeks left. Probably have to close it up for the winter, maybe, but we'll see how the weather goes. I've got a furnace here. It's a 38-foot park model, so it's quite large. Yeah, it's got a good sized furnace. It's got a full tank of propane, so I'm good for a couple days.
Sam Scotch. That's funny. Did you guys ever see that video of when they pranked that car dealer and Jeff Gordon took him on he didn't know it was Jeff Gordon, like they did him up like a makeup artist did him to make him look different, and then he took the dude, like they had set up this like course or whatever, and the dude took the guy from the dealership on the test drive, dude, and he fucking ran that car, scared the living shit out of that guy.
Yeah.
Like, Jeff Gordon can drive, man. I gave it to him in that. He drove.
Garth, I live in St. Thomas, but I'm down at Port Bruce, which is about 10 miles east of Port Stanley. I'm down in that area, so. Oh, that's good, Bill. You got it all sighted in. Had some fun shooting, I guess, at targets. So
A Dodge Dart. Wow.
Oh yeah, one of the fastest cars I've ever been in my life was in a Dodge Dart.
Those are pretty basic now.
Oh yeah, four bangers and crap on them. But this is back years ago. Because I tell you, when I was in that Dodge Dart, I felt sorry for Hot Rod Lincoln. When he said telephone poles look like picket fence, yeah, you wasn't kidding.
Yeah, Dodge, they've turned them into just kind of basic, like little family type cars. I mean, they're still cool little cars, but
Yeah, that's an insult to have those new cars out calling it Dodge Dirt. That's an insult to the old ones, you know?
let's see here, save to downloads. Let's see here, let me pull this up.
Yeah, my 69 Nova I had with a 396 with a 6-pack on it, which is 3 2-barrel carburetors. I couldn't get those carburetors tuned up to match. I had a friend of mine use an old school mechanic down in Simcoe, about 50 miles away. And anyways, I went down there. I said to him, you know, can you look at it, fix it up? He says, I get down there, he throws me the keys to the pickup truck. He says, I'll come back in about a week and pick it up, eh? So I went back about a week later, I had to put some more tires on the back end of it. The fucking thing would just light them up. he just destroyed my rear tires on it.
All right, this is for JE, everybody. This is one of my friends sent me. Hold on, I was trying to see here.
I will soon arrive in Florida. I will soon arrive in Florida. Oh,
Here we go. This one's pretty funny.
Yeah, Sam Scott, so that would have
soon
been
arrive in
15,000.
Florida. Okay, and wait, what? Bitch, we're Florida. We ain't afraid of no hurricane. Our entire lives are spent almost dying, bitch. Do you know how many rides malfunction in Disney World? Do you, bitch? Hey, I'm not just some run-of-the-mill hurricane. This is serious. Oh, yeah? What's your name, fella? Ian. Bitch, he really said Ian. My name is Ian. Would you like to go to an Imagine Dragons concert? Oh my god, bitch, I can't. No one named Ian knows how to drive a stick shift, and that is a scientific fact. Like, bitch, they naming hurricanes after virgins now? Yeah, just laugh it up. We'll see who's laughing later. It'll still be us, bitch. Bitch, I'll tell you what. Hey, Waffle House, do we need to worry about this hurricane? Bitch, there's a hurricane? Bitch, Waffle House didn't even know about you! You guys are a bunch of jerks! Bitch, he gonna cry in the car!
Because there's this whole like joke down here in Florida, like Waffle House literally closes for nothing.
Yeah.
And so if they don't close, you're good. Is the
Yeah.
whole like joke, right? If you see a Waffle House open, you're good. You're good to go. You don't have to stay indoors because they don't close for shit.
You see what Sam's Coach said? Coach, you clocked at 290 while passing a cop. $7,000 fine that day. Wow.
How fast is that in miles per hour?
290 clicks. I don't know. Tell you the truth, it's got to be close to 200 mile an hour.
Really?
Well, say 300. I'm not sure. Exactly. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be close to that. I don't know. Sam Scott can probably tell you. Yeah.
What's up, David?
He's got this speed ticket there somewhere as a collector's item. I got it.
Oh man.
I had to yell at my dog. Being a pain in the butt. Hey, Mr. AZ Drone Dude himself. Welcome. You're a little late there, bud. By, I don't know, an hour and a half.
I've only ever gotten one speeding ticket, but then when I went to the courts to pay it,
Yeah.
guess what? The cop never put it in the system.
No?
No, the lady at the courthouse was like, she goes, I'm gonna be honest with you. She goes, sometimes the cops will write a bunch of speeding tickets, but then at the end of the day, they don't feel like doing all of them. And so they'll pick the worst ones and put those in the system. And if yours was kind of minor,
Yeah.
they just don't, they'll just throw it away.
Yeah.
She goes,
Wow.
that happens all the time. She goes, I get people coming in all the time going to pay their tickets and it ain't here. She goes, and I was like, well, what happens if it's there and it's some glitch in the system? I don't want you guys coming arresting me because I didn't pay a damn ticket. Show up to court when I was supposed to. She goes, nah, she goes, don't even worry about it. She goes, if some reason it pops in later, we'll just contact you and let you know. And that was like 4 years ago. Still never heard nothing. 181 miles an hour. Jesus Christ.
Yep. I did I think we
Oh,
were
nice,
doing
David.
about 143 or something in that Dodge Dart, but the points started floating on us. He couldn't get any more out of it.
Droning about Northwest. What's up?
Hey, Russ.
Nice, David. Hope you're having a good lunch with your cousin.
What's the name on tonight at 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah, I talked to him last night actually on Messenger. He called me and was checking in with me to see how everything was going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I asked him, I guess he said he say in his Aussie terms, he said, I'm going to be flat knackers for the next 5 weeks at work, which means in American translation, he's going to be very busy at work for the next 5 weeks. He said he's probably going to be working about 6 days a week. I said, well, you still doing your show on Fridays? And he said, yeah. So he must be working nights if he's doing it during the day. So
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, jeepers.
yeah, because he told me he'd see me tonight. So yeah, he's definitely doing it.
What's it, 8 o'clock our time, isn't it?
8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. 8 o'clock dark here by that time. I still got I just got here and I pushed the button. I just walked in the door, pushed the button on the computer, and I started unloading the truck. I still got to finish that. Haven't even turned the water on or the propane on or nothing yet. Still got to do all that yet, but
Wayne B said those Aussies are weird. Matt came on Paul's show the other day because I was saying that was Australians jumping off the pier, not Americans.
Do you see that pier gone?
That one we were looking at?
Yeah, it's gone. All left is the pilings. That's all there. Hey, Pollywog, he's back.
I'm back.
All right, I'm gone.
Yeah, I was looking it up.
Where are you going, Justin?
I'm just messing around.
Yeah.
On the news, they were showing that pier. I'm sure it's the same one. And you could just see the piling. And the thing is, where the one piling is, you can see the gate, but the rest of it's gone. There was nothing all the way out there or across to the side. The huts were gone, everything.
And Lynn posted the Martini Bar is trashed.
Yeah, well, everything on the first floor.
Have you
Carpet,
tried
everything.
to go back on there to see if their camera's back up?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, they'll be,
You know, all the facade out front, all the flowers and everything, that's all gone. It's all gone. And they had they had a foot of water inside the Martini Bar.
Yeah, it'll be a while before it opens up. And I imagine the webcam is going to be the last thing they're going to worry about. They'd be more interested in getting the place open again.
Yeah, exactly.
The bacon, can I refreeze it?
Exactly.
How much bacon did she get?
Like 4 or 5 packs?
We'll just make it tomorrow. Just put it in the fridge.
You got YouTube going, Paul?
We can get some.
No, that's he's talking in the background.
Oh.
He's talking to Sarah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I tell you what, here's what we went to get. I don't know if you can see it or not. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
That right there, the gas grill?
Yep.
Yeah.
$50, and it's like new.
Oh, wow.
Is that right? If I would have had time, Paul, there's in London, somebody's got 200 feet of wooden fence. Come get it. All you got to do is take it down.
Take it down. Wow.
Free,
Yeah.
200 feet.
Yeah,
That
that's
was perfect for here. And it looked like it was in good shape too.
Wow. Well, the reason this is so cheap, the lady that's selling is a real estate agent. She's just getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
That's a house that she bought and was selling or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And so she's just getting rid of it all.
Yeah. So it fit in okay, or?
Yeah, we had to disassemble parts of it, and
Yeah.
but we slid it in and brought it home, and he's got it over there now. He's gonna clean it up and he's gonna cook dinner on it.
Oh, there you go.
And
Well, come with a tank too?
it came with, and it was full.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, see, that's the most expensive part about getting propane is buying that initial tank. So that's a good deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came with a tank and it's full.
Yeah, just the tank's worth $50.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here it's like 50. And when you go to the store, it says $59.99 for a bottle of propane. But then if you want to do the exchange, it's $29.99.
Yep.
So it saves you a lot of money by exchanging those bottles out.
Right. And it's got a side thing on it, where you can turn it on and heat stuff up, and
Oh, like a burner?
yeah, it's got a burner on the left-hand
Right.
side, and it's got two wings on it for like setting things on. And oh man, I tell you what, and it's all stainless steel. It's really nice.
I'll be back in a couple minutes, Paul. I just gotta go and turn some water on, propane on.
Okay, sounds good.
Let dog go for a second.
Oh, wow. Australians? Aliens? I can't trying to say that.
Australians? Most people just call them Aussies.
That's what I call them. I call their money Aussie bucks.
Aussie bucks. Yeah, that works. I was gonna see if I can't pull up the original ad. It was impressive.
Yeah, sometimes people are just trying to get rid of shit as quick as possible. That's the best way to do it is but see, sometimes it's good to get rid of it fast by doing that, but then people think you're trying to scam them when you do too good of a deal, right?
Yeah.
I've had that where I've been trying to get rid of something and I put it for a really good deal, and people first thing they'll message me is, "Are you scamming me?" I'm like, no. Like, I don't know how to prove I'm not, but no. Australians, Australia.
Australians.
Is that hardly talking? I don't know what you're talking about that.
Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
brought the hotel, right?
Yeah.
It's got a handle on the side, the handle on the top.
Yeah.
And it's got wheels, and it got the thing so you can pull it with wheels.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's not a cheap case.
no. But anyway,
How much did that end up running you? Like $5,000, didn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it better have a nice case for that much.
Yeah, but it's on wheels and everything. That's kind of cool.
'Cause
But I'll
now
tell you, that thing feels heavier than the freaking Inspire does.
you spend more than $5,000 with DJI, and you're lucky to get a case anymore. They don't even give you a case with the new drones anymore. You got to buy it separately. Fucking stupid. When David told me that they didn't even give him a case with that damn with that Avata, I was like, really? You spent like almost $2,000 on all that. Like, right. I mean, he was like $20 shy of $2,000.
Really?
And they don't even give you a case. They wanted $150 for the case.
Wow.
Fucking ridiculous. And you know that case cost them like $5 to make. Come on, let's be real. If you went to the manufacturer and made them for them, they're probably paying $5 or $10 a case. That's
Okay.
true, JD.
Screen share. Nope, that's not.
They're all down there on their little high horse on their little island down there, thinking they're better than everybody.
Okay.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, yeah.
$50.
Holy jeez.
No, droning with Northwest, not even with the, they're not even doing fly moors anymore. You have to literally buy the fly moor pack separately from the drones now. They started that
He's
shit.
got
with the
some
Mavic 3.
cleaning to do, but hey,
Yeah,
he
they
said he's
start-
not worried about that. Nothing was broken. Everything was there. And
What's up, Brunick?
Yeah, and actually that case for mine is bigger than the one you get with just the Autel, the Evo 2 Pro. Because
Yeah.
this one here is a bigger case because it handles the remote control and everything else and all the extra goodies like the speaker and the strobe light and the other big light and stuff. So
Yeah, droning with what's his name? Russell?
Russell, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Russell. They started that shit with the Mavic 3, and then they did it with the Mavic the Mini 3, and then they did it with the Avata, where you don't get the cases no more. You got to buy those separate. You don't get ND filters no more. You don't get this, that, or the other. You have to buy all the fly moors separate. Yeah, they've completely done a 180. DJI has with their last 3 releases. The Air 2S was the last good release as far as your best deal for your money. The Avata, if you get every single thing, and the only 2 things that David, I believe, if I'm remember correctly, the only 2 things he didn't get with it was the ND filters and the case.
yeah.
That would have ran another 200, I think, 250. So altogether with that Avata, if you got every little thing that you could get with it, would cost you around $2,200-$2,300.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. Way overpriced.
Yeah.
So how things going out there, Russell? Good, I hope. He's heading into his weekend. He's got to like that. Right
Yeah.
back, Paul. I got to pitch a couple peanuts.
It's another thing you got to figure out when I put all the goodies on it, the strobe or the speaker or the other big lights, how to turn them on and off. And there's got to be when you
You
do
haven't flown it
you
yet?
gotta- huh?
You haven't flown it yet?
No, tomorrow
Oh,
morning
geez. Oh,
after
fuck
the
that
stream
thing.
tomorrow. I've been busy. I've been going all day with signs today. Never had a chance to get it out. I got 3 batteries charged up and the controllers charged up, so
You at
it's
least
ready
been
to rock
watching.
and roll. So
You at least been watching some videos, kind of learning the menus a little bit beforehand.
yeah, but see, that's the thing I didn't like about the smart controller. The manual is very thin, like there was nothing to it. This is control here on the left, this is control on the right, this got the wheels, and they didn't say anything about the menus in there, how to get to this or to that, how and connect this stuff, what happens. Got nothing in there at all.
I would just go and find some YouTube videos and watch
Well, yeah, with the Drone X, he's pretty good on the smart controller, right? How to set it up.
it.
And
Right.
something I learned today is on the Codex, instead of 243, put it to 245. That way you get the HD stuff, like the 10-bit color, right? You got to change that. I didn't know that. But, there's all the menus on that thing. Holy mackerel, the pile of them.
The other one I probably would check out if he has any videos would be Drone Valley. He usually does pretty good tutorial videos.
That's true, too. You see my
He's
dog?
usually really good at walking you through every little stupid thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she's under the covers.
He's the one that I learned how to adjust the gimbal speed on the Mini 2 when I bought it. I watched his video.
Yeah, I've already slowed down the gimbal, but I got to do the yaw. They say it's always too fast when you get it from the factory. But anyway, you got to get it in the air and see what the speed is and slow it down. And mostly learning good, setting up the cameras and working with the smart controller and stuff. So,
Have you ever done Timbit?
no, never.
That's a whole nother animal right there from what Matt was telling me. Matt
Yeah.
and Jim. They did 10-bit stuff, and that is an animal in itself, editing that kind of stuff.
Because there's that HDR. I think that's the 10-bit thing, but anyway, so like I said, the manual is like 3 pages long, like little pages, about this big. Like it's just that's the worst thing about it. Like I thought there'd be more of a manual to that smart control. Well, even
No.
the drone really is not that much to it, but
But in all reality, they might be under the assumption when somebody buys a drone that expensive that you probably don't need a manual.
yeah,
I'm not saying you couldn't figure it out, but I'm just saying like,
yeah, I know, but it just
or they're relying on, people on YouTube to do all their manual shit for them, right? Because they're going to walk you through it and tell you. And they don't have to save money they can save money on printing a manual.
but the thing, even if it was online, something more to it. But I went to a hotel. That's the same manual they sent me is the one that's I'm looking at. And I went, really?
That's what's funny.
Just
Like
a little
even,
pamphlet,
like even when you buy that like throw together furniture you can buy and you put it together and shit. Now they don't. A lot of them don't even give you manuals anymore. It gives you a QR code and it takes you to an online manual.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That way you can flip through the pages. But guess what? That saves them, hundreds
Printing.
of thousands of dollars in printing manuals.
Oh, I can
They can
imagine.
just do an app and put all their manuals on one app, and it tells you go to this app, download it, and then
Is that a
take
tug barge? Yeah.
No, that's the Wilfred Sykes.
Oh, that's a Wilfred
I
Sykes.
got it the other day.
Okay. So that's the one that lost that steering that time, wasn't it?
The Sykes, I don't know if it was or not. I don't think it was the Sykes. I think it was the
You guys were talking about that not too long ago. Because it actually came through one day when you were talking about it, like a month or so ago.
yeah.
You guys were talking about how it lost steering.
Yeah, Lynn, Paul's back. Yeah.
What's up, Len? I was just asking about you a little while ago.
Yeah.
I put another video up, Len, if you want to watch it.
Russell says, great, it's weekend in 20 minutes for him, so it's 20 minutes to 5 there. Oh, 20 minutes to 4, wouldn't it be? Because it's going to be 7 o'clock, 3. Yeah, it'd be 4 o'clock.
Where's he at?
He's out Washington State.
Oh.
It was Thanksgiving night when it ran aground. But Lynn, was it the Sykes that went aground?
I don't think it was the Sykes, was it, Lenny? She's got a better memory than I do.
Yeah, she corrects Paul quite a bit.
Yes. Thank God somebody does, because Mia just sits there and shakes her head at me.
Oh, she was outside doing more winterization chores. Yeah.
Yeah, winter's about to turn its ugly head for you guys up there. It's about to get really nice here.
Lenny's got oral surgery this next week.
Oh, Lynn actually can't remember.
Well,
Surprising.
Lynn can't remember. Usually she's on top of that.
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, she always is.
Yeah. Guess all you have to really do is go back on Paul's channel, go see which one it was. All the videos.
Yeah, good luck with that. He's got too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
That's
have
like
to
trying-
check several pages.
That's like after 3 or 4 days go by and you're trying to think of which live stream the specific moment was on and you're trying to go back. Oh, it's a pain in the ass on Paul's channel because you're like, shit, what day was it? Was it morning, evening? You gotta sit there and sift through a week's worth of lives trying to find it.
And Lynn said old age is kicking her butt.
I
Yes,
guess so,
it is.
when 35 is an old one. Just saying. Don't let them talk, Andy.
Let me go back here and see if I can't find that.
Just Google it. Put in there ship that lost its steering and
Around the ground in Port Huron.
yeah, I'm sure something will come up.
Hey, Judy, welcome.
What's up, Jody?
Oh, there goes
Okay.
camera flipping around all over the place again, Paul. Oh, there it comes back down.
Ah. Oh, nice, Lynn.
Let me see.
Yeah, but have you got a Hodges drone sticker on the back of that motorhome?
Oh, yeah, it was the Wilfred Sykes. You were right, Paul.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was.
Screen share.
There's another video I did, Lynn, if you want to watch it, of some more damage to some houses and stuff that I went to today to check their gas lines and different things.
It's just me panning around it. It's a ground right there right now. But you were right, Paul. Was the site.
Do you have any daylight ones of that or no?
No. Because it was about 3 or 4 in the morning and a whole bunch of tugs showed up and
Oh, okay.
towed it off.
Oh, I can fix that, Laura. I mean, Laura, Lynn.
We were right over here. That's our cars. Ben's and mine.
You forgot where they were, Lynn.
You can see they're lower, finally lowering the anchor. You see it going down?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, too bad you didn't have it when the tugs were working, trying to pull it out.
Oh, damn, Lynn.
It was
At least he's
cold.
okay.
I'll tell you that.
Lynn
So
said,
Lynn was saying, my girlfriend finally heard from her hubby stuck on Pine Island. He was air backed out. Oh,
well, at least he's okay. That was the one she was talking about yesterday. She said that she hadn't heard from her husband for like a half a day. Didn't know what happened to him.
is that one that the bridge wiped out or something? Or
I don't know, but I remember she said that he had her and the dog, I think, leave, and he stayed behind by himself, and then she hadn't heard from him after the storm.
huh?
So she didn't know what happened to him. She was just sitting in limbo, not sure.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
the body count so far, Justin? Do you know?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Last time I heard it about 20, but that was earlier today.
Well, because they were talking like yesterday about it in the hundreds.
Oh, I can imagine, Lynn.
But did you know that hurricane was started by climate change?
Oh, that's what I heard. Yep. The Democrats started it. Yep.
Jesus. Came out of China, didn't it?
It's funny. You watch there, but they were saying 87% of the hurricanes. No, they have 87% less hurricanes now than they've ever had.
What the hell's going on over there?
Oh, the camera's flipping all over the place.
Look at that baby go crazy.
Maybe something's broke on it.
Or,
Yeah, somebody fell asleep.
or the cat's on the controls.
Right.
Cat's
Or,
flipping.
or somebody's hacked it and is playing around.
Yeah.
No, it's gone crazy.
It did that the other day too, Paul. Maybe one of the moderators there, the cat's laying on the keyboard. Yeah, Lynn. Okay, yeah, Pilot, because at Sanibel Island, the bridge is wiped out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she said both bridges are out.
Oh,
Okay.
it's still going crazy, Paul.
Yeah.
They could have porn
Crazy
pulled up on
town.
the second screen.
Oh, I'm just curious for something here. Just a minute. Let's go. Okay. Port here in U.S. Okay. Stream time.
Yeah, something's going on with that camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should be able to see what they're saying, Paul.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go look, see what they're saying about
Good
it.
God, they just zoomed into the bottom of the bridge. Jesus
Yeah.
It
Christ.
says, "Oh, I need seasick pills." Sorry, folks, we're working on the problem. Thomas M. They say it's gone rogue. We're having technical difficulties. Okay, settle down now, they think. So
No,
he said, oh, Thomas said, okay, I got it. Yeah, okay.
no, it's not settled down. It's still,
Well, you're a little bit behind times there, Paul.
oh, okay.
Yeah, see, they got to settle down now.
Mhm. No. Those are my same ones I've had. Yes, it is.
They got to bring me the Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, Thomas told us my cat sitting on the keyboard.
Wayne said like Justin flying a drone. Kiss my ass.
It's back going crazy again.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't seem to be, it seems to be very erratic, like it's doing it itself. I don't think somebody's controlling that.
Yeah, it's something going wrong with it.
It's probably broken, to be honest with you.
You think?
You know what? We can blame it on climate change.
Yeah, there we go. Climate change.
Climate change, yep.
It's climate change causing that camera to go crazy.
Yep.
No, it's Hurricane Ian. That's it. Causing that camera to go wild.
Well, it looks like it's straightened out now. Maybe.
Well, for a couple minutes, anyways.
Either that or either that or the joystick that somebody's using is possibly broke.
Well, yeah, they could be technical on whoever's controlling it because they control it from their home computer or their cell phone.
Right.
Lynch, you put your beast in the winter house on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, she and our other friend that have the big motorhomes, they're putting them away in storage in a storage
Yeah.
building. It's going to have inside winter storage.
Somebody here? Who's here?
Yeah, one of the channels I used to watch a lot that did like the tours of all the new models and stuff.
Yeah.
They stored all their stuff inside. Like it was just huge warehouses and all their RVs were stored inside, whether you rented a space to store it or like the ones that they were selling, nothing was outside, everything was inside.
Inside, yep.
Well, I'm sure RVs don't fly off the, lot like cars do, So they
There a
probably
cat
don't
in
want
there?
sitting outside getting sunbaked.
Is there a cat in there, Lynn? You need a cat around there.
Yeah, cat. Well,
keep the mice down.
Won't cats chew on the wires too if they get?
No.
Well, it depends on the animal. Some cats chew on stuff, some don't.
Okay, come on.
Either somebody's joystick is broke or their phone was freezing up. Like when they, it was having a delay when they would move their finger, it wouldn't register right away.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Probably a crappy connection. Their internet was probably really slow, being really slow.
Hey, Dominic.
He's got a link in there for the Melbourne Airport live stream.
Oh,
I've
cool.
I've seen the one from Sydney, but
Finally can see where all our UNICEF packages are going to.
Dominic says his cat chews on cables. I guess it just depends upon the cat.
Well, it's just like dogs, some chew, some don't. And that cat's going to chew through the wrong cable one time. USA drone flyer, what's up? I'm gonna have to ask somebody from Sydney that.
I think we got a turf war going.
It doesn't.
Dominic says that his airport's better than the other airport.
It doesn't take much to get them Aussies riled up. You start saying one area is better than the other. You can just throw a little wrench in there, and then they'll go to town on each other.
Paul watches airports and aircraft. Maybe we should get an unbiased report from there. Hey, Paul, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Dominic says the Melbourne airport live stream is better than the Sydney live stream.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I haven't watched Melbourne, but I watched Sydney one.
I read that sentence way too fast, Lynn. All I saw was daughter chewed on wires. I was like, what? Gotta go back and reread that. Oh yeah, I saw I don't remember was it my mom's dog, I think. Chewed through a extension cord one time, shocked the living hell out of themselves while we were sitting on the couch.
Really?
Freaking bit into it, got a nice little 110-volt shock. The last time they touched that cord.
That's not good.
You gotta think too, you're biting onto it with a wet mouth too. It's even more of a jolt. It has been a turf war for ages. I don't know. Matt always says where he lives is the best. All the rest of it's shit. That's what he's
Oh,
always
really?
telling me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he tells me that all the time.
Now, is Matt going on tonight?
Yeah, he is. I talked to him last night on Messenger.
Okay.
He said he was going to be really busy working the next 5 weeks at work. I guess he's doing 6 days a week for the next 5 weeks.
Wow. Good for the pocketbook, but it tires you out.
But I asked him if he was going to still be going live on Fridays. He said, yeah. So
Get the highest quality.
he said he would be on tonight. So
Huh. Lynn says it was a French Angora, long-haired, and it looked like a skunk.
It stunk. Oh, not a skunk.
Oh,
Stunk.
it stunk.
yeah, because it said she said it burnt its hair.
Yeah.
The gas stations, some of them are open. Most of them do have fuel. They're just out of power still.
Yeah.
The stores are open, but all the shelves at the gas stations, the stores are all still really bare. So, some of the restaurants have reopened in certain areas. So we went in the gas station earlier. We stopped to get gas, and me and the other tech, and we went in there, and there was barely any food, and there was just mostly candy on the candy shelf. That was about all that was left. A few bags of chips. But like all their cold refrigerators by like the cash registers that had like the cheese and all that different stuff you could buy. All that was gone. They weren't serving any hot foods or anything. No, Len, unfortunately, no. That's more just of a money issue because it's just when a natural disaster hits like that, it could take $300, $400, $500 out of your pocket that you weren't expecting to spend. But I'll be all right. I'll get it all squared away here in the next few days. Plus, it's going to take another couple days for the grocery stores to get food back in them anyway. So just scraping by on what we got right now. Kids have been staying over at Sarah's mom's. So
Oh, have they? Is that where they're
Yeah.
staying?
well, they came back tonight, but they were over there yesterday, so they could go over there and get some food and all
Well,
that
now,
stuff.
where does Sarah's mom live?
About 3 or 4 miles away. It's not too
So
far.
she wasn't affected by any of it?
No, she didn't lose power, so The kids went over there, had dinner with her and all that stuff. And
How'd the pupper dogs do during the storm?
they were fine. Bo didn't seem to be too concerned about the wind noise. So, like I was telling Hodges, in these houses that have the cinder block walls and the concrete walls, it's really not that loud inside the houses. It's actually fairly quiet, to be honest with you. Even with like 50, 60, 70 mile an hour winds, it's not really that loud. The houses don't even creak or anything. They don't make any noise or nothing. Fortunately, she had to call, and some people from North Carolina got together and sent her some money. They're staying in a hotel at the moment because their house, they can't stay in the house because it won't take but like just a couple days to a week before it starts molding real bad and everything else. So they're getting all their stuff packed up and getting it into storage units, trying to get most of it into a storage unit. My sister most likely will be able to apply for FEMA assistance. So I won't be able to because I wasn't out of power long enough. You have to be out of power for at least 5 days, or your house has to have significant damage, which I don't qualify for either. So they don't give a crap. All my food got ruined. See, I got it last time because we were out of power for 7 days. So Sarah said it's already molding. So she went over there a couple times and checked on it for them while they've been in the hotel, because their hotel's about 20 miles from here. So it's not really flooding around here too much. There was a couple lakes that over flooded, but luckily they flooded into like big, empty, like swampy fields where mostly cattle and stuff are. So it didn't get any houses around here too bad. Mostly we had a lot of trees fall into houses. We had a lot of tree damage. And I did run across a few power poles today that were completely destroyed. They're actually in that video, that link I posted a little while ago. There's some pretty wild shit, though, I'll tell you what. A lot of cleanup. It usually takes a couple of months for them to just be able to go around and get all the tree limbs and stuff. It's just so much. And they'll have hundreds of crews out there gathering crap up. But it took them almost 2 months during the last storm to come by our house and get we had a massive pile out by the road. And it took them almost 2 months to come get that. Before they finally came around with the claw truck and picked it up.
No, go lay down. Come on, go.
A lot of crews were out today clearing trees off roads.
Is that Gracie or Vader, Paul?
Oh, both of them are right here.
Oh,
I just fired up the furnace, make sure it's gonna work.
Justin, check your messenger, Sarah says.
Oh yeah, she sent me that picture of the hole in my sister's roof, and it's starting to mold around it. You can see.
Oh wow, you should share that.
All right, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Plus, like I said, what it was doing was the roof was curved, like on a slant, so all that water was running in the attic area down, and is going right down in the walls and everything else. It was just like a perfect,
Wow. Like a spout, huh?
Well, it was kind of like a.
Oh, you going flying?
Sport.
Not now, no. I just want to figure out how to turn the stove on and off.
Probably hundreds of millions. I'm assuming. I haven't really heard a whole lot of figures wise yet. I mean, it's going to be in the billions like any natural disaster, but individual, I have no idea. Let's see here. Let's share the screen. You can see right here, it's starting to mold right there.
Oh, yeah.
And see, like I said, you could see all the way to the outside through there, clear as day when you were looking up in the sunlight. But
where's this at?
That's on my sister's roof where the tree
Oh,
went.
sisters.
Tree went through.
But like I said, the roof was like this, right? So the roof was like this. It hit right here on the one bedroom, above the one bedroom. So it's just running down that roof right into the walls right there. And then it was coming out of the bottom of the walls all over the floor.
Hmm.
So you're talking about new drywall, new roof.
Yep.
You're talking new electrical in that area of the house.
Wow.
I mean, you're looking at least 25 grand of damage, probably new flooring.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I mean,
not gonna be cheap, that's for sure.
and Sarah said the bedroom closet is already moldy too.
Holy mackerel, that's bright.
The
Oh.
strobe, oh yeah.
What kind of strobe is it?
Show.
Oh, it's Alltel's strobe. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the one that's mounted on top of it.
Yeah, a little bell comes up on the side for the strobe when you fire it up.
Yeah, Lynn, unfortunately, all we had was one ice chest and we saved what we
Vader shouldn't be standing over there looking at that.
Yeah.
you know, there's only so much we could do with everything that was in the refrigerator and everything. So all our condiments, all that stuff got ruined. Pretty much milk, whatever was in there that was cold. Quite a fridge load of stuff. So, and then
Shots and JDS are in the chat, I see.
unfortunately, the freezer didn't stay as cold as most people said it would, because it was off for a little over 24 hours and everything in there was thawed out and warm. So it didn't stay cold at all. And we didn't even go in the freezer, I think, but a couple of times. That was it.
What the hell is going on?
JDS wants to know what model drone that is, Paul.
I'll tell Evo 2 Pro. It's the
6K.
Enterprise one with the big smart controller.
And it's 6K, right?
6K. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6K version was actually better than the 8K version.
Oh, it is. Yeah, if you go buy the camera, the 6K cameras are more, well, $400 more than the 8K.
And then the 8K was I don't even think buy Italian milk, Justin, you go for 6 months out refrigeration, kids could do it. Is that the same milk you buy, Paul?
What's that?
That shelf milk?
Oh,
milk.
Lynn gets that Italian milk that you just don't have to refrigerate.
Yeah, but you have to refrigerate it once you open it, though, right?
I don't know. You have to ask Lynn. I don't.
Because they have like the almond milks and stuff. And so, like, they have the refrigerated ones, but then they have ones that you can buy off the shelf. But you have to refrigerate them once you pop them open.
She keeps 2 boxes in her pantry just because.
And it didn't help that I fucking missed 2 days. I didn't get paid for those 2 days being off neither.
Sarah says
It
she's
pissed
going to
me
get
off.
some powdered milk. Yeah.
It just pissed me off that they didn't pay us for those 2 days. And now I don't have 2 days of pay on my next paycheck neither, which is even worse. I was trying to get food and then fucking getting shorted 2 days because the company wants to be cheap and not pay for you to be off. Like, it wasn't our fault there was a storm. Like, as a company, you should have programs set up for your employees for stuff like that.
It comes
Like-
in skim, 2% and whole. Your kids would go through a box in one sitting. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
needs to be refrigerated after opening. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Fucking banks.
Sarah didn't get paid either for being on.
Yeah, because all the banks were down. They didn't have no power. So you can't access anything. Yeah, it was just kind of horrible all the way around. I mean, there's people in a lot worse situation than I am, but it still sucks, you know. Oh, no. She's talking about she didn't get paid for her time off either. That's right.
Yep.
I was thinking she was talking about the direct deposits because I know some people had some issues with that around here. With the banks being out, they weren't able to get money out and stuff. Yeah, even fucking Walmart pays their employees to be off for hurricanes. Like, it's ridiculous. Walmart's a dickheaded company. Like, I wouldn't have used all my PTO up 3 weeks ago if I would have known the storm was coming in. Shit. But I wanted to take my vacation. But I shouldn't have to use vacation time for a natural disaster. It's ridiculous. It's time that I earned from working. For my own personal time, not take off for a damn disaster. And that's the thing is the company would only had to pay like 20 or 30 employees. It wasn't that many people. Snakes and gators. It was like around $5,000 JDS. I don't know the exact amount, but he said around 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 plus tax.
So 9,200 then?
Yeah, something like that. 5 times 13 is what? About 700 tax, I think, something like that.
JDS said, I'm looking now. Where did you buy it, Paul?
Keep navigation.
Omniview Tech in Toronto.
It's Palmer.
But if you go there, they have the Autel Evo 2 Pro there for sale. But if you go up in the search bar and punch in 6K Enterprise, it'll pop up. But apparently I got the last one. So
Oh my God. This whole fucking week sucked. I swear, every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something stupid has to happen.
Omniview Tech. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Okay. Oh, guess you got to click on it for it.
Hold on, JDS. He's putting a link in the chat. Calm yourself.
Oh, can't spell.
Should just be able to put the link in there.
Yeah. Well, I have to go look for it then.
Oh,
Hang on. Okay, man. Okay, where's there? Let's go. Right. Well, that's not what I want. A new window. Okay.
Very true, Lynn.
Okay.
It's fun sometimes, but sucks other times.
there it is. Omniview Tech.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul's got it in the chat for everybody.
What are you thinking about buying one, JDS? Seems very interesting.
JDS has got another room full of drones.
Was he like a Canadian David or something?
Yep, exactly.
He buys a lot of toys and reviews them too, like toy grade type remote control cars and stuff. He's bought a couple really cool looking ones.
You go to that second link there, it'll take you right to the one I bought. Okay. Okay, 3 o'clock home. The main storage. Okay, data.
Well, like I said, Lynn, there's people going through worse shit right now, so that's what it is.
Oh, again, see yours. Yeah, well,
Justin, did you see the video of the Teeny Martini Bar disaster?
No, I asked you earlier about if the camera was still up, but you didn't say nothing about a video.
Oh, Lynn shared it. I don't know if I can find it or not. Let me see.
I didn't know there was video in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were doing a report from there. Let me see.
Got that right, Lynn. Way more stressful when you got kids, that's for damn sure. If I was single, I wouldn't be nearly as stressed out.
Okay.
yeah, settings.
I guess you ain't a good parent if you're not stressed out, right?
Okay, I gotta get the Wi-Fi password for here.
She said it's in your messenger, Paul.
Yeah, I'm looking. Okay, here we go. Screen share.
Did you see what JDS said?
What do you say?
He said, "Sweet, thanks, Paul. It says I can buy yours because you have payments." Yeehaw.
Construction. I mean,
So
Chris,
don't
I know
break them,
exactly where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Holy
have sat
shit.
on that porch. That's the Teeny Martini Bar there, right across from the river. I mean, my goodness, that place is just it's just demolished
Yeah.
pretty much.
I mean, it's unbelievable to look at. And here's one of the most shocking things of it all. Right down here, this is one of the facades that was on right here on the front of the building here. There was two of them, one on each side. The other one gone, swept away out into the river from the storm surge and all of the water that was out here. It is just unbelievable to think how strong this water was. There were workers that work here at the Casablanca Bed and Breakfast that stayed here. They rode out the storm yesterday and they had to move upstairs because they had 4 inches of water inside of the building. You can see all of the damage that's out here. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damage. Thankfully, though, everybody that was inside was okay. Right now, they're starting their cleanup efforts inside, pulling out carpets. They say that just about everything on the first floor is likely going to be a total loss. And now that the sun's come up, we've had a chance to go around St. Augustine a little bit and get a look at what things are like. And here on the bayfront, this is a lot of what you're seeing. There are other areas where you can see water lines, feet on buildings, that the water has gone into those buildings. And when the owners of those buildings and the homeowners are able to get back out here, they're going to have a lot of work to do to get this all cleaned up. Again, I mentioned it earlier. The good news in all of this is that at last check with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, they tell me they have no reports of any fatalities here in St. Johns County from this storm. Their crews are continuing to assess the damage out on the island, and they're working hard to get it assessed and make sure that everything is cleared and everything is safe for people here in St. Johns County to get back out there, because there's a lot of anxious people that want to get out and see, after seeing things like this, what their properties look like this morning.
Chris, do us a favor. Have your photographer go ahead and pan across the building so we get a better idea of the scope of the damage and how widespread it actually is.
Absolutely, Fernie. If we can look all the way across the front of the building and show, you can see where that other facade would have been right there on the ground, and it's gone. Like I said, it just swept away. One of them was ripped off and is still sitting here. The other one ripped off and now gone. You can't explain how things like this happen, and one ends up just feet away and the other swept not only across the street but out into the river. From this storm, they had doors that were ripped down, signs ripped down. They had their windows boarded up, thankfully, and it doesn't look like they have any of their windows that were fully knocked out from this storm. But, you know, a lot of cleanup work and work to do to get this place back to somewhere close to operational in the next couple of weeks.
Chris, thank you. The nation's oldest city, a very charming city, has lost some of its charm because of Hurricane Matthew, but I know the people that live there and work there, they've got a lot of fortitude, and I am most certain that they will rebuild.
Oh, wow. Crazy. Well, at least it will look all nice and new when they redo it. Should make the camera interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump off, guys.
Okay, yeah, you got a half hour before you gotta be on the bump show.
Yeah, it's about that
Yeah.
time, isn't it?
Yeah,
go
I'm
relax for a little
I'm
bit.
thinking we're gonna call it, Paul. What do you think?
Yep, sounds like a plan.
All right, guys.
Okay,
Everybody in the
everybody,
chat.
thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again next time. And stay out of trouble. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry to say 22 people watching, Paul, but we're saying goodbye.
Yep.
Okay, everybody.
Well,
Matt,
everybody's gonna take off shortly.
Matt will be on at 8 o'clock, so tune in.
Yep.
Bye for now.
Yep.
Oh, you have to make me the host.
Oh, yeah. I guess I do, don't I?